Alright, we're here with the Kosher Pig from New York. Quite the traveler. We just fucked. It was real good. So, Mr. Kosher Pig. Should I just call you Mr. Pig?
Mr. Pig.
Mr. Pig. Or Kosher, if you will.
They call me Mr. I like that.
Alright, I'm here with Atlas Grant, and we just did some hot fucking. And he's one of my Pig Week boys, and I figured I'd give you guys a chance to get to know him a little bit. Alright, I'm here with Steve Sommers, the legendary, the great.
Oh, please.
And he is quite a fan of Pig Week. These other guys we've shown you, it was their first time, but Scott's been, you were here at
the first one, yeah, this is my third one. So.
Yeah, and did you get a lot of dick?
A lot of dick, a lot of fucking. The parties have been amazing. Almost every night there's a party going on somewhere.
Did you learn anything? I hear they have like workshops.
Yeah, they had a sounding workshop this year. Other times they've had fisting workshops. They had a fisting workshop too. Bondage Lawns did a bondage thing, so that was kind of cool. So, and you meet people from all over. It's really grown over time. There used to be like, I think the first year there was probably about 100 or less, probably more like 75, and now I think it's over several hundred. So it's a lot of fun.
Cool. So, how many videos have you done so far?
This was my third.
Okay. You think you're gonna keep
Professional,
doing it? Yeah. Well, you do a lot of stuff with your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or other people's phones. I don't discriminate.
Yeah. Well, for your next scene, if you could plan it out, what would you want to do?
I've always really wanted to do a bukkake scene.
Just get drenched and cum. You've done a couple of those.
Yeah.
I have to come to New York and get a couple guys. Get you on your knees.
We'll figure it out.
So is that your kink, or what would you say your kink is?
I hate that question.
Okay, well what's your,
it really depends on the guy and the connection, but I always want to suck dick, so there's that.
So just sucking dick. Sucking dick. Dick in the mouth. Okay. Alright. So, Atlas, you've been doing movies for what? 6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Loving it.
Loving it. How many you got under your belt now?
Roughly 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
Busy 6 months.
Yeah. It's been fun. I mean, everybody met's been amazing, really encouraging, pushing me.
Well, if you could plan your next scene, if you had a scenario or some sort of position or something, what would you want in your next scene? You could make that,
I definitely want to do like a dungeon scene, like a classic
like leather and sling and
yeah, but like darker too. Like it's not bright, like really like dingy
and like chained to the wall and flogged a little bit,
like on a big like X,
like a St. Andrew's cross.
Yeah, let's do that.
If there was a scene that you could direct or put together, what would it be? What would you be doing? Paint a picture.
Well, there's a couple people I'd like to really work with. One would be Luke Harrington, also Atlas Grant, who's coming out and coming up, as we know. I think that would be really hot. I'd like to do maybe a hot three-way with them where we basically spit roast each other. That would be kind of awesome, kind of like a merry-go-round, go around and around. But that would be kind of fun to do, I think. I think they're both really hot, and I don't know if they'd want to work with me, but that'd be awesome.
Well, we'll have to see. Maybe we can arrange that. Maybe we can make that happen.
Ooh, I'd like that.
And is this your first time to Fort Lauderdale?
It is.
And you're here for Pig Week, right? So have you been having a lot of fun?
Oh yeah, it's been
getting fucked.
It's been a lot. It's been a lot. But today was just like.
Well, what kind of have you been to any of the parties or any of the events or anything, or just kind of?
I've been to the Ramrod. It was fucking awesome last night. You met my friend Mark, who I was there with before and all that, but I bailed out. and got stoned and watched the Great British Bake Off. Because I was like resting for this scene.
You know, we're gonna
I
have
was
to.
responsible.
You and I are gonna have to do like a cooking with MonsterCub episode. You know,
What's that?
you can make something not so kosher. Disclaimer: he is not so kosher.
I do not keep kosher. It's true, I don't.
It's just a cute idiom.
Yeah.
So the follow-up would be, like, what kind of kink do you identify or you get into the most in your personal life or on camera?
I like being submissive in my personal life and being like tossed around, manhandled. I like feeling helpless when it's my personal life. But in porn, I get to like explore like all these other different sides. So I get to like, you know, I'm not used to being in control and dominant and top, so I get to do that. But like kinks, yeah, being submissive, being tied up, manhandled, leather, definitely leather. Yeah.
Do me a favor, show everyone at home what you're working with. You work really hard on your body. So you got a lot of tattoos, but I think people want to know what the one is on your chest.
I was a nerd in high school, and I was really obsessed with Shakespeare, so I have a quote from Midsummer's Night Dream. The course of true love never did run smooth. But it was also because I was dating a bear when I was I've been dating bears my whole life, so it goes for it.
And so how long is? I mean, you're kind of a late bloomer to the porn scene. How long you been doing videos now?
Since 2013 was my first one I did for Bear Film. So we're going into my 5th year, I guess. So.
Do you feel like it's empowering for an older guy to be in the spotlight?
Oh, absolutely. I never thought that, you know, I'm still amazed. I still enjoy doing it, and I'm just amazed that people enjoy watching, and that's a real turn on for me, that people enjoy watching. That gets me off. So, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of amazed that I've been able to do it, and, you know, I don't know how much longer I have, but...
oh, you're fine. If you could fuck any guy, or any woman, really, because I've had some guys say they would fuck some women, but do you have a crush? Do you have like a celebrity crush?
I let Obama fuck me for sure.
Obama?
For sure.
Yeah?
And Michelle can watch.
Michelle can
It's
watch.
fair.
Okay. I can just see him like over top of you, missionary, smoking a cigarette. Yeah,
Yeah, like, I think he'd be like
that's
a
it.
fun fuck.
That's it. Get it, Kosher.
Like, he won't
Come
take
on.
it too serious.
Take it. And this is your first time to Fort Lauderdale, or?
Yeah, the only time I've ever been to Florida was for Disney when I was a kid, so it's a different experience coming as an adult.
This is your first time for Pig Week too?
Yeah.
Have you been picky?
A little. A little.
And final question. Do you have a celebrity crush? Who is he or she? You'd be surprised. I've had a guy who said she before.
Let's see. Fuck. Like them all. Let's see. Not really a celebrity, he's a porn star.
Okay.
Adam Champ.
Okay.
I remember him, like, he's always my reference guide for, like, if I can't come, or if I just want to, like, quick jerk off.
Right. I don't think I've ever seen him bottom. I think he just tops.
Yeah, just tops. I
Does he have an
remember.
uncut dick too? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. He's European.
Right on.
Him and Carlo Massi,
Mm.
who just got outed. Well, not outed, but his students found out that he was a former porn star, which is fun.
You're fine. Well, other than the aforementioned three-way with Atlas and Luke, is there any type of kink or something you'd want to explore on video that you haven't yet?
I haven't really done a really hardcore leather scene, even though in my personal life that's a lot of fun. Maybe a real dom sub thing. I can be very dominant, but it would be kind of nice to just really be a service to, you know, a hot leather master or something, you know, with everything flogging, bondage, you name it, tit torture, the whole thing.
Tit torture.
Yeah.
And so, you heading back to New York in a couple days?
In 10 days, it would be 3.5 months
Wow.
of vagabonding around.
You've been traveling across the world, or at least like
A little bit.
the Western Hemisphere.
No, I was in Croatia.
Okay.
We did Croatia, a bunch of us.
Well, you know, outside the U.S., what would you say your favorite country is to visit?
That I've been to or that I want to go to?
How about both?
Number 1 and 2 on my want to go are Berlin and Melbourne. By far, for sure.
So you've never been there, but you want to
I've never been, but that's like top of the list.
Okay.
If I had the money. If someone wants to get me a ticket, I'll come. Places I've been to and would totally go back. Cambodia, because it was amazing. I do Italy again as an adult. I was like
Yeah.
too young to enjoy dick.
Yeah, same thing for me when I went to France.
Yeah.
I was like 15 and I was still confused.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I'm so glad I got to work with you. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that sandwich.
I intend to.
All
It'll
right.
be good.
Thank you, Mr. Pig. Have a good
you.
day. Yeah. It happens.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, Atlas. Thank you so much for the extra minute. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon.
Hopefully.
Bye. And final question. Do you have any upcoming events that you're going to, or do you have one that you're maybe thinking you want to go to, but you haven't gone to yet?
I probably will, one I go to every year, which I really enjoy, is IML. So that's in Chicago in May. So I probably will be doing that. And also I always do Bear Week, which I really enjoy in Provincetown, Mass. And I just moved to Florida, so it'll be great to go back since I'm from Massachusetts.
Great. Yeah. Maybe I'll finally get my ass up there this year.
You should. You'd be eaten alive.
All right. Thank you so much, Steve. And look forward to seeing your new stuff soon.
All right. Thanks so much, Hunter.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.